Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. A big thank you to each and every one of you for your continued support. If you're watching this video, I always say click that subscribe button and remember to turn on your notification bell. There are those people who have been asking me, Kakasungura, how do we donate to your channel? If you look at down there, you will see a button indicated thanks. That is what you call super thanks, but that button is written thanks. Ukiangalia hapo chini tu kwa subscribers, hapo kando kidogo utaona comments, like, dislike, hapo mbele utaona thanks. Kwa hiyo button ya thanks, you press there na itakupeleka mahali unatuma pesa zako. You can send whatever amount you could wish, kutumia kadi, kutumia PayPal, or kutumia whichever way you can select. It has several options you can use to deposit your cash. You can send 10,000, you can send 100,000. In that way, you have supported me by saying thank you. That is a feature by YouTube that allows us to be thanked by our fans, those who believe that we're doing a great job. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say this, and I've always said it. In politics, some moves or some decisions made in politics are not by accident. Those people who follow, we might think they are made by accident, but in politics, whatever is spoken is not by accident. One, it can be true as it is. Number two, sent to test the waters. So a politician can be sent, for example, if Ruto wants to do some changes in the constitution, for instance, he sends one person or a politician to go and attend a funeral anywhere in Kenya and make just like a careless statement, just to test waters and see the reactions from people. If the reactions are positive, then they can weigh on the next action. So ukisikia kwamba politician make statement, especially which that touches the executive, it's not by accident. Those statements are made to propel an agenda or to test waters or to send a signal. For example, ladies and gentlemen, the commander who commands the army in Kenya cannot publicly start speaking statements without an authority or something that has been discussed to test the waters, ladies and gentlemen. The president, when he speaks matters that touch sensitive political matters, like changing the constitution, like firing a CES, like introducing a new office. You know, those things, when the president speaks, for instance, they are meant to propel an agenda or at some point to test the waters. Today, Twitter has gone up in flames. The KOT is on fire. Why? Today, we understand that Museveni of Uganda has a son who is a commander, who commands the army in Uganda. His name is Muhonzi Kainerugaba. I don't know how Ugandans pronounce that, but maybe you understand. The official account of LT General Muhonzi Kainerugaba, the SPASO and commander of Land Forces UPDF in Uganda. Today, he decided to blow some statements, which we are going to look at them briefly. I don't want to blow anything on proportion, But I want to bring to you those statements as they are on his own official Twitter account. I will read tweet by tweet because as we go on air, Muhonzi is still tweeting. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to read for you the tweets before I make my final comments on it. This is what Muhonzi is tweeting. Number one, he attached photos of Uhuru Kenyatta, the former Kenyan fourth president, and he said, my only problem with my beloved big brother, that is Uhuru Kenyatta, is that he didn't stand for a third term. We could have won easily! Exclamation mark. After that tweet, Muhonzi goes on. Actually, these tweets started like how many hours? Like 3 hours. Anyway, let me read the first tweet. He said, just spoke to my big brother, Afande Uhuru. An incredible man. I love him for his courage, honesty, and intelligence. He will visit Uganda soon. He attached the photo of Uhuru Kenyatta. Muhonzi went ahead and said, Kenya and Uganda are brothers. The most important political question in East Africa is how soon do we unite? Another tweet flew, the one I've just read, the one I read at first. My only problem with my beloved big brother is that he didn't stand for a third term. We could have easily won. That is Muhonzi attaching President Uhuru Kenyatta's photos. He tweeted another sentiment, replying to Sinkoe Koril. I don't care about what you countenance. Higher. He blew another tweet. Haha. I love my Kenyan relatives. Constitution? Question mark. Rule of law? Question mark. You must be joking. For us, there is only the revolution, and you will soon learn about it. So, Muhonzi is insinuating that Kenyans will soon learn about revolution. Question marks. That statement, I want to read it. This is what Muhonzi is saying. Haha. I love my Kenyan relatives. Full stop. Constitution? Question mark. Rule of law? Question mark. You must be joking! Exclamation. For us, Uganda, for them, there is only the revolution, and you will soon learn about how soon is this. That very soon, Kenyans will learn about what we call revolution. As I've indicated, some statements in politics are not made by accident. They have a target to achieve. They have a mission. And they have a vision, ladies and gentlemen. When Muhonzi is telling Kenyans that very soon you will learn about the revolution, what is he really saying? What is he really saying? Muhonzi is a very close friend to the former president, Uhuru Kenyatta. What does this man really, what is he implying? That yes, Kenyans, you must be joking. You will soon learn about revolution. Anyway, I don't want to blow that statement out of proportion. He continued to tweet. It couldn't take us, that is Muhonzi, it couldn't take us, my army and me, 2 weeks to capture Nairobi. Political statements have targets to achieve. So Muhonzi is saying that the Ugandan army cannot take 2 weeks to capture Nairobi, the capital city of Kenya. Really? An army commander from a neighboring country making such a tweet, Kenyans. He continues. I'm happy that members of a district in Kenya, hi, district. So Muhonzi is calling Kenya a district. I'm happy that members of our district in Kenya have responded enthusiastically to my tweet. It's still 2 weeks to Nairobi. Okay. He continues and says, after our army captures Nairobi, where should I live? Muhonzi is asking Kenyans on Twitter. Westlands or Riverside? Ladies and gentlemen, you know, in Uganda, you know how Uganda operates. You know how Museveni took power. And you know the reason why he has his brother as the commander of the Ugandan forces. Ladies and gentlemen. And now, those tweets are not by accident. I can tell you for free. Those tweets are meant to achieve something. Those tweets are meant to test some waters. You know, Uganda is our neighbor. We are East Africans. So Uganda is our relative. If not a relative, an immediate neighbor. Let me give you a slight example before I end my video. Where you stay, you have a neighbor, an immediate neighbor. Ukitema mada tu hivi tu yanaanguka kwake. So this immediate neighbor one time amuke aseme kwamba, you know, it cannot take me 1 day before I take over your land. Before I capture your land hapa mahali unaishi. It will not take me 1 day. How will you take that statement? Not children of your neighbor. No. The neighbor himself is telling you, look gentlemen, hii shamba unaishi hapa, haiwezi nichukua siku moja before nichukue nikufukuze na watoto. What will come into, nini utafikiria? What will come into your mind? So, the commander of the Ugandan forces is telling its immediate neighbor Kenya that, you know, it will not take us 2 weeks before we capture your capital city. And he is mentioning Uhuru Kenyatta in this story. Ladies and gentlemen, some statements are not made by accident. You must know that, especially those very, very sensitive and demeaning remarks from such a high-ranking government official from the Republic of Uganda. We give it time, we shall see how things unfold. Keep subscribing and keep watching. Don't forget to press that button. Thanks. Hapo tu, angalia subscriber, comments, like, dislike. Kuna button ya thanks hapo. Click that button and follow instructions. And in that way, you will support me in one way or another. God bless you. Asanteni sana.